Hello everyone and welcome to the final episode of Creatures in Cosmos. My name is Aubrey Vivant and I am a content producer and honors apprentice for the MSUM Planetarium. Through this 4-part webisode series we have discovered amazing animals and beautiful constellations in the night sky. If you would like to check out the 3 previous episodes, please do so on the MSUM Planetarium YouTube channel. Also check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for more awesome content. Today's topic is creatures that look unreal here on Earth and some of my favorite mythological creatures in the night sky. Our first creature today are chameleons. Now pretty much everyone has heard of and seen one of these color shifters before, but scientists have made an amazing discovery about these reptiles as recently as 2017. Most people know these creatures can flush or change their color to attract mates and to camouflage from their prey. But chameleons also show a phenomenon that previously had been isolated to just bugs and marine animals. This recent discovery shows that chameleons are bioluminescent, or that they can naturally glow in the dark. Unfortunately, our human eyes cannot see this glow, but reptilian eyes of these creatures are able to see the UV rays. It is currently theorized that since chameleons are some of the only animals in their habitats who can see this UV light, they may be using their glow to communicate with each other, or sort of sound off to let others know where they are. These rays actually emit from the reptile's bones and shine through their skin. Usually these UV tubercles are concentrated around the chameleon's heads, but in some chameleons, like the photo up on the right there, they're spread over the entire body. Next up is the Portuguese Manowar. Now it is up to debate whether this even counts as an animal. Formally, the Portuguese Manowar is known as a polyp or a colony of individual organisms. However, even this is debated, as colonies are typically comprised of individual organisms who can survive on their own, which the organisms present in the Portuguese Manowar cannot. The even more technical term for these creatures is a siphonophore. It is difficult to say how many organisms are part of these weird jellyfish-esque communes, as all of the individual zooids with specific tasks have many players on the team, so to speak. For example, the gastrozoids are in charge of killing and eating prey and sharing the nutrients with other zooids. Each gastrozoid consists of just one tentacle that makes the Portuguese Manowar so distinctive. The tentacles of the Portuguese Manowar can be held close to the organism's body, and then when the time has come to hunt, they can extend them to over 165 feet long in some cases. These gastrozoid tentacles have a powerful neurotoxin capable of killing their prey. Because of their wide net of tentacles, hundreds of people are stung by Portuguese Manowar every day, and their stings are typically non-life-threatening, although extremely painful. These creatures are also notoriously hard to study, as their gelatinous bodies can fall apart when the scientists attempt to capture them. Our next creature is also occasionally a predator of the Portuguese Manowar. Next up is the blue glossus, also known as the blue dragon or blue angel. Blue glossus is a species of sea slug that are only about 3 centimeters big, and yes, this is the creature that can take down a Portuguese Manowar. Their incredibly small size makes their powerful defense mechanisms all the more surprising. Although they don't produce any venom naturally, they are capable of stealing and storing venom from their prey and using it to kill their next target. Because they are immune to the venom, they can reduce them to a much higher concentration, making it incredibly dangerous. Another thing that blue glossus have the ability to do is swallow air and hold it in their stomachs to make themselves float. Finally, we have my personal least favorite animal. I couldn't tell you why these make me feel so creeped out, or why I chose them to be the last animal in this entire series, but I absolutely hate them. This is the eastern long-necked turtle, also known as the snake-necked turtle. As well as obviously having an excessively long neck, they also have much longer legs than other turtle species their size. They typically live in eastern Australia, specifically in slow-moving freshwater bodies. They use their necks, which can sometimes be the length of their whole shell at full extension, to hunt for frogs, crustaceans, small fish, and mollusks with the same speed and stealth as snakes. Now that we're done talking about them, let's move on as quickly as we can to Stellarium for our tour of some mythological constellations. First, we have Pegasus. This is a fall constellation and one of the oldest in the sky. The myth surrounding Pegasus is Greek, where the winged horse lived as a servant of Poseidon. One day, warrior Bellerophon stole and tried to ride Pegasus up to Mount Olympus. Zeus, attempting to stop the warrior's invasion, sent down a gadfly to sting the horse. When Pegasus was stung, Bellerophon fell down to earth, and Pegasus made it to the Greek Holy Plain. Second, we have Centaurus. A centaur is a Greek creature who is half horse from the waist down and half human from the waist up. It is believed that Centaurus represents Chiron, who served as a mentor for some of the most prolific Greek heroes like Perseus, Theseus, Achilles, Hercules, and Peleus. This constellation is best visible in spring and summer. Lastly, we have Cetus the sea monster. Cetus is best visible in fall and early winter and is the fourth largest constellation. In Greek mythology, Cetus was a monster that stood in the path of both Perseus and Hercules in their respective quests. If you want to hear more specifics on this story, check out our TikTok page where MJ hosts Mythology Minute. She just posted the story of Perseus defeating Cetus. Both Greek heroes slayed the beast, and this may sound like conflicting stories, but Cetus may have been a general term for multiple hybrid beasts, sometimes described with scales, large jaws, 4 feet, a snake-like body, a whale-like body, or any combination of these. Here are the sources for today's. And that is a wrap for Creatures in Cosmos. If you'd like to see more content from the MSUM Planetarium, please subscribe to this channel and check out our other social media platforms.